This morning, the B.S.C.F.A. met to decide the role of cane farmers in the future of the sugar industry. There are distinctly different factions in the one association. One group wants the agreement with ASR-BSI to be signed now. Another group maintains that the proposed agreement gave too much to ASR-BSI. But that's not the issue on the table today, and it's not the cause of the delay in signing the agreement. That indecision and much frustration is because the B.S.C.F.A. says that BSI slipped a little something extra and underhanded into the final draft.
We, as the negotiating team that was there before, we had agreed that the HDCU was to be taken out from the contract, and we both agreed, BSI and ASR, just to find out now that since the cane farmers accepted on Sunday about the three items in contention, now BSI sent back the contract to be reviewed by the B.S.C.F.A. people, and they noticed that the HDCU was included in there.
There's another entrant into the already dynamic and volatile situation. The NTUCB has jumped into the fray, and that changes the equation immediately and to a significant extent. Union representatives arrived at close to midday today, led by Audrey Matura Shepherd. Just in case the role of the NTUCB was a little ambiguous to the observer, she provided immediate clarity.
We need to make sure that the Prime Minister takes some of the Christmas cheer money, distribute it to the cane farmers so that they can hold over for the end of the year, so that they can then properly negotiate, not under duress. Because they're being negotiated under duress right now. They need the season to open. They also need right now to get money for their families like everybody else for Christmas. And right now what they're doing, if they do not reach an agreement, the fair trade money, they won't get it. So these people are not people with a lot of money that can say, we have money to hold us out, you know. The company has money to hold them over, to pressure these farmers. And I'm disappointed. How could the Prime Minister have entered negotiation and not come out with 1 point for the farmers? If you all realize the farmers conceded to all 3 points. That can't be fair negotiation. I am not here as a legal representative of anyone. I'm here as a National Trade Union Congress and as the president of CWU. And thank God, yes, I do have a law degree. So the bull that they try and put on the farmers when they try to insert a new clause cannot happen.
While that meeting between the B.S.C.F.A. and the NTUCB was underway, there was some movement out of BSI. It started with an announcement that factory reps would be holding a press conference to, quote, clear up certain misleading information being propagated through the media, end quote. When we got there, though, it was to find a cement blockade across the entrance to the factory. And then we were told that the press conference had been cancelled and staff had been sent home. We assume in anticipation of a protest by cane farmers. Back at B.S.C.F.A. headquarters, the meeting had ended, and the announcement out of that meeting was as expected. No agreement signed.
We understood and we were clear that in the negotiation that the SCPC will be the body who will be regulating the harvesting and delivery and rejection programs. And that was not included over there. So we returned the proposal for them, asking them to include that. In turn, they gave us part of it, but it was not completely. And today we put the eating director decided that this will be the last chance that we will be sending them the proposal to include the SCPC as the regulating body. And if that doesn't happen, well, a decision has to be made, and we have to come back again with the eating director and decide what will be the next step.
As to those protest preparations at the factory, well, don't take our word for it, because we don't really expect the association to state its plans, if any, on the media. But Chairman Cancino says it won't happen, at least not yet.
The B.S.F.A. have in no time encouraged a protest or any demonstration, but that is not out of the options, and we keep saying that if they are the ones who are refusing to get in a settlement with this, well, we have to go back to the cane farmers and inform them everything what is going on.
We note that there is also a distinct impression from the B.S.C.F.A. that farmers have given up enough, and if BSI doesn't show any flexibility at all, they are prepared to take negotiations back to square one. Mike Rodon for News 5.